This is more like a public service announcement that I want to share with you guys, especially the ones who are living in the Middle East, more specifically the Indian diaspora or the Indian expats in UAE. Now, it's a known fact that right now these are the summer months and sales are down. On top of that, you have this Iran USA tension that is going on. Thankfully, they're not dropping bombs on Dubai, which is where at least there's a little sense of normality. However, sales are down. The only place where money is actually kind of free flowing, so to speak, is people selling distressed properties. I spoke to my client who's involved in all this. There is good money coming in where distress sales, so something which was valued, let's say 2 million, if they are going to sell it at 1.8 million, or they can squeeze and negotiate and get it down to, let's say, 1.6 million. I'll give you cash right away. Give me this property. Fine. You'll make money there. Otherwise, if you're talking of business people, I can openly challenge you on this. Anyone related to trading, export, import, tourism, travel, you're talking about getting things which involve shipping. There is tremendous amount of stress, problems, even construction related projects where you have to complete the project with raw materials or essentials that you have to get from other countries. The prices have skyrocketed. So businesses have been affected. There are these great individuals from UAE who keep commenting below my video, hey, fake information, hey, this is rubbish. It's so beautiful here. It's so normal. I'm lying down on the beach. I'm making good money. I have good salary. Yes, you're right. There are, you're lying down on the beach. You're earning a good salary. There are people who are not affected by this. I literally spoke to a guy who studied in my school. He is, I think, 2 years my senior. He had taken my service many years ago when he lost his job. So he keeps in touch with me. I literally helped him get not a job once, twice. So he's very close to me, very senior level guy. He told me point blank, he said, boy, for me, there is absolutely no trouble. For my company, zero problems. We are getting our salaries on time. We are literally thinking of expanding, not aggressively, but slowly. His old company, they are gone to the dogs. They are really suffering. But his current company, no, he's saying they're perfectly fine. He's saying, Loy, I'm not affected. The only thing is maybe a few groceries here and there, little expensive, but it doesn't bother me because he's settled down. He's pretty happy. So I'm not saying that everyone's gloom and doom and suffering and this thing. Yeah, there are a lot of people who are still lying down in the beach having a suntan, who have enough and more money, who don't have to be worried. My video is not for you. It is like I'm making a video about cancer and you're telling, this is all bullshit. I don't have any cancer. I'm perfectly healthy. Who the hell cares about this? So many of my friends don't have cancer. Yes, Baba, you don't have any trouble. I'm an atheist, but I'm telling you this. Thank your gods, thank your parents, hug them and be happy. My video is for those people who are going through tough time. The normal average people, the people who earn a simple salary, not, your salary is 100,000 or, 50, 80,000 dirhams per month. Okay, it is for simple people. Now, the main purpose of this video, which I'm trying to tell you is, it's the summer months, business is down, companies are trying to cut costs, which is a very bad strategy, but they have to do it for survival. They are cutting down on salaries. They have, across the board, there is 20 to 25% salary reduction, which is terrible. But it is better than not having a salary. That much I'll admit. But still, it's very easy for me to say, oh, at least you're getting your salary. Just imagine they're living hand to mouth and now 20% less. The amount of stress it creates. And in some cases, I've literally spoken to my ex-clients. They're saying, thankfully I'm getting a salary, yes, but I have to take money from my savings account because it's not enough. You're saying, what do you want me to do? Stay in the house, and especially during these summer months of June. You want me to switch off my AC and sit there, or you want me to go to the shopping mall with my wife and kids during our 2 days off and sit there and hope that at least we're saving on electricity. So, you need to be practical. You need to have empathy. But my main purpose of sharing this video is there are many of you who are sending me your problems. I wouldn't disrespect you. I will not say, your sob stories. We as human beings, we go through ups and downs. I have read your emails. I feel your pain. I've been there. I know what it is. The inability to sleep at night. You're tossing and turning because you lost your job. You're crying because you don't know how long you can go on. You're applying for jobs after jobs, but nobody's responding. Some of them are, I can't even finish reading because it kind of depresses me so much. Imagine someone saying 6 months I applied, I don't have a job. 2 years I've been living in UAE with just temporary contracts. I'm living hand to mouth. I can't go back to India. Can't show my face. My parents took a loan. They sold off their gold. Some of them even tell me, I want to end my life. Please, brother, help me. My issue is I can't keep helping people for free. I can't keep providing my services for free. If you did not get a job for 5 months or 8 months and you kept applying, you can't expect me to shoulder your responsibility because you don't earn money. I can't start giving you for free because if I start giving for free, what will I earn? How will I pay my bills? You want me to do it for you for free and, okay, so you're not a paying customer. I gave it for free. So what do you want me to do? Take from my savings and spend money? And then tomorrow, if I go through troubles, are you going to help me because I helped you? You'll say, no, help someone selflessly. Then who's going to help me? Some God is going to help me. I have been there. I've been penniless. I've been homeless. You might say, yeah, didn't you say in your videos, random strangers helped you? Those random strangers who helped me, I thanked them in return and I gave back to some people back in value. They didn't want the money. Those people, because those people helped me doesn't mean I have to help you. You don't get a free pass because someone helped me. I choose who I want, whom I feel genuine, but I can't make this my default action. See, you guys send me your WhatsApp messages, your emails. It is painful. I have a mother, I have a father, I have children, I have a wife, I don't have food to eat. There is one guy from past, I think 2.5 months, repeatedly sending me messages asking me money. Repeatedly. I have not blocked him. But he just doesn't stop. I mean, what do you want me to start giving you money? Like, where do you draw the line? Who should I help? How do I identify who's real, who's not real? And, see, it's like, you go to a desert and you pour water. You think the desert is going to say, stop, stop. Enough. It's not that I don't help people, but I don't want to encourage and say, yeah, I help people. No. I would rather say no and keep the expectations zero than to start giving you stories where I've helped people. That's a very private affair and I don't wish to tell you who I helped and not helped because I don't want people, he helped people based on these criteria. Chal, I'll try my luck. You can try your luck, but most probably I'm going to say no. I'm being very honest and upfront with you. Why? Because it's business. I'm not leading a charity organization. And let me tell you this, tomorrow if I go through a tough time, I'm very sure I'll write and give you, out of these 94,000 subscribers, maybe one or two, or maybe maximum 5 may give me maximum, let's say hyper generous, $5, $1, $5, or maximum $100 they'll give me. How long do you think that's going to support me? $100. You think $100 for 1 month is enough if I'm penniless and homeless? You might think it's very easy. Just set up GoFundMe. Why should anyone help me with a GoFundMe? They'll say, who the hell wants to help you, man? Don't you have troubles of your own? So the point I'm trying to make through this video is, I understand you're going through tough times. I understand you're without a job. Your salary has been cut down. Some of you are going through very serious problems, but I'm not your Jesus Christ. I'm not Mother Teresa. I'm not your savior. I'm not the good guy who's going to go out of his way to help you. Even if I have $10, let's say 10 dirhams or $1, even if I have the $1, there is no rule that says I have to help you. I will choose that $1 who I have to give. And most probably, I would give that $1 to my wife or to my kid. Why? Because if tomorrow I die, nobody's going to wipe their tears. Nobody's going to take care of it. So charity begins at home, like they say, na? So it's for my family. Because even if I help the entire world and tomorrow I'm in need, I know not a single one will come and wipe my tears because they don't have to. They're not obligated to help me. I like to keep things real. So I just want to tell you that things are only going to get tough from now. They're only going to get tough until this war stops. Even after the war stops, it's not going to suddenly go back to normal. You have to do whatever it takes to survive. And if you feel my services are too expensive, there are good charitable or kind-hearted individuals who will help you for free. You can approach them. I'm not the one who's going to do that. You can unsubscribe, you can hate me. The only thing I can do is, if you have a question or if you have something, maybe I can offer a few bits of advice on YouTube so it'll help the general community. So I hope this public service announcement makes you understand what I'm trying to say here. And please be careful because, like I said, things are only going to get worse for the next few months. That is, until this war stops and the economies bounce back from all the damage that this war has made. My prediction is after maybe, say, September onwards, things will pick up a little bit better. There are jobs, there are vacancies, but they are only given to